Hi everybody, it's Jo from the Corvus Tarot here. I'm back with a reading to look at the question, will your person make contact with you? Will they make contact? So that's the subject of today's reading. As usual, I will read for all of the signs in turn. So I will go all the way through reading for Aries through to Pisces. Each of the readings will be for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So please do check out your relevant placement signs. Lots of people do tell me their moon sign resonates as well quite frequently, as well as their sun sign. So perhaps as a minimum, check out your sun and your moon signs. This is a general reading. It can't possibly resonate for everybody. So please take what messages are for you, what resonates, and leave the rest for somebody else. As I said, you can check out your other placement signs. I've got lots of other videos in my playlist. There's bound to be something there for you. And of course, if you'd like a personal reading, please do check out the description box. The details are all there for you, especially if something's troubling you, giving you heartache, anxiety, perhaps you're not sleeping and worrying and wondering around something, and some clarity on your situation would help. But check in on the energies as to how your other person's feeling or what's going on with them. Please do let me know. I give nice quick turnaround on my readings, and I've kept the prices very reasonable. They start from £30 for a 20-minute detailed one question reading, so nice and affordable. If that would be something that would give you peace of mind and help you out, please just reach out to me. Okay, just to mention as well, energies are very fluid in tarot readings, and so feel free to sort of reverse the energies, reverse the roles in the readings, particularly if you are a cross watcher. All right, so just to mention that as well. So let's get going. So welcome Aries. I hope you're doing well today. I think, shall I use this deck? I think I'll use this deck. I will. All right, so welcome Aries. So we're having a look at whether your person will make contact. So universe, what messages please do we have for the highest good of Aries to understand whether their person will make contact, please? Will Aries person make contact? Just a quick check-in around the energies of the person on Aries' mind to see if they are likely to make contact. What's going on, please, from the perspective of Aries person? What's going on in their heart and their mind? Is that likely to translate into any action? In particular, are they likely to make contact, please? Okay, Aries, I'm going to do 3 more shuffles. That was 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we've got the World card already come out of the deck for you. I'm using the Crystal Magic Tarot deck today. So let's have a look. We've got the World card. We've got the 10 of Swords. Okay. We've got the 3 of Swords. Oh my goodness, some dark energy going on around this one, Aries. We've got the Chariot though. It's quite nice. Let's have a look here. We've got the 7 of Wands. We've got the 9 of Cups. We've got the 5 of Cups. And also the 6 of Wands. So, do you know what, Aries? Yes, I think your person is thinking of reaching out, but is a bit of a journey to go on in terms of them processing where they're at with things here. So I think they've had their guard up, and they felt quite defensive over something. I don't know what happened between the two of you, but they felt like they needed to be defensive, to look after themselves, to watch out for themselves here. I don't know whether they felt that maybe something had happened and it wasn't in their best interests, or maybe it's just an overhang from a previous relationship where, perhaps they weren't treated very well, so they feel like they need to be on the defensive all the time to watch out for danger, watch out for signs that something's not going to work out. I do feel that they reached a point where they thought, this is the end of the line. I need to draw a line under this. I need to sort of close out this cycle and get some closure on this, because continuing along this cycle isn't healthy. Once again, they may have had a past situation that they're thinking back on, and they're worried that it may repeat. So they think, well, I'll cut this off at this point, before it goes any further, if there've been some challenges around your connection, Aries. even if it's just their perception of things. Okay, so they felt quite defeated around this. They felt like it had reached the end of the line. They weren't sure that anything else could be done about it. And I think they've spent some time out being single. They spent some time out alone. And I do think they've started to work on themselves and heal after perhaps whatever it is that's gone on before for them that actually was feeding into their energies and actually, almost making the reality that they were expecting. They were expecting things to not work out, and therefore they didn't work out. And I think they've realized the part they've had to play in this. They've been working on themselves, their patterns of behavior, their thought patterns, realizing that actually they are translating and playing into how things are sort of manifesting for them. I do feel they may have been concerned that there was some other energy around you, some other energy around whether you were focusing on work, or maybe they got a bit jealous even and thought there was somebody else in the mix here. But I do think they regret their actions, their behavior, the way that they've gone about this whole situation. They're feeling regretful, they're feeling disappointed. They're sort of wrapping themselves up here and, focusing on things that have not gone so well. Again, potentially sort of seeing the downside here. They're not sure whether actually you would still be interested in the situation. But I think having worked through all of these feelings, and I think there's a whole mixture and array of different feelings and emotions that have gone on for this person, Aries. But I do feel that they still care about you very deeply. They don't like the thought of being without you. They're very disappointed that things didn't work out, even though I think they recognise they've had a part to play in this potentially. And I see them wanting to close out that distance that there is between you. So in terms of making contact, I do feel they will make contact. And ultimately their aim is that they want to sort of be in touch with you again. They want some positive kind of attention from you. And ultimately they also want things to work out. They want things to be successful. So they've got some processing to do. They've got a bit of time out by themselves. The Wheel of Fortune is here. So there's a lot of energy around forward movement. The world is a circle. The Chariot is all about forward movement. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is a wheel always turning, but turning in your favor. It's also the universe kind of having a hand in things and how they work out. And it's also represents like the ups and downs of your relationship as well, because sometimes as the wheel is turning, sometimes you're on top, sometimes not. And it does represent also a karmic connection. So there are some lessons to be learned for both of you from this connection, Aries. And I do think this person has been learning their lessons here, as I've already kind of mentioned. There might be something that you can take away from this as well. Yeah, I think your person's hiding their feelings at the moment. They're not really sharing them, so you probably have no idea how they're feeling, in all honesty. But universe, we're particularly interested, please. Is Aries person going to make contact? Yeah, very much still just taking this time out by themselves, Aries, just to get on their own 2 feet financially and emotionally before they come towards you. But universe, what else can you share about whether Aries person will make contact, please? Will they make contact after they've done this self-healing, working on their own financial, emotional independence? Will they then reach out, please? Will they make contact with Aries? Let's have a look. Yes. So they ultimately want a long-term relationship with you. They think you're their person. I think they felt that with the Wheel of Fortune. They want forward movement. They want progression. I think they're going to tell you how they feel about this. Universe, anything else, please, about whether they're going to make contact? Will Aries person make contact, please, universe? Yes, they're hoping, I think, Aries, that you might chase them first, that you might be the person to reach out. I don't know if they feel like you should be for some reason, depending on how things were left. But they're looking out into the horizon, they're looking at the future, and I think they're really hoping that you are in that future. But universe, anything else, please, about communication, reaching out? Yes, here we go. They're going to make a small step towards you. They will reach out. They'll give you some indication of how they're feeling, Aries, when they reach out. It'll be a little offer of affection of some sort. They could give you a little gift. They might even make an apology, but they might offer to take you somewhere. There's a little offer coming towards you in terms of their communication, partly to see how you'll respond, I think, Aries. Okay. Yes, I think they're going to invite you somewhere. I think that's what the little offer is. You may get invited on a date, to go out for dinner somewhere, for lunch, for a coffee, for a walk, you know, something like that, so that you can see each other again face to face, have a conversation, see each other's body language, reactions, look each other in the eye, maybe even sort of, you know, small amount of touch, but actually be in each other's presence. Okay. And yes, ultimately they want to be there. They want to be something solid, stable, and consistent for you, and offer you something of value. I do think this person also could be an an earth sign, Aries. Okay, all right, so hopefully that was helpful. Let's see what else. I think I'm going to use the Soul Connections Oracle deck today for the Love Oracle. So universe, what messages please, or what message do you have for the highest good of Aries? We're particularly interested in whether Aries person's going to reach out. Okay, recognition. The divine will help you recognize signs and miracles. Now I said with the Wheel of Fortune, didn't I? There's something sort of divinely guided around this connection and divinely intended, something karmic around this. And I think you may start seeing signs, synchronicities, and just feeling that kind of, you know, things just starting to move and happen in quite an interesting way for you. All right, so I'm going to pull some hidden messages, because obviously you're out of contact with your person. So let's find out what they'd want to say to you. So universe, what would Aries person want to say to Aries, please? What messages would they have for the highest good of Aries? What would they want to say to Aries, please? What would this person want to say to Aries? Okay, I wonder if you're happy without me. Oh, I love you. Okay. They're also saying at the moment they're not available. I do think they're working on their healing, their emotional and financial independence just for now, and I think that's why they've taken a step out. I left before you could leave me. I also mentioned that, didn't I? This person had their guard up, definitely. They were expecting things not to go well, and so they kind of sabotaged the situation. You came closer than anyone. They do want you to know that, though, Aries. So I do hope this reading was helpful. Please do give me a thumbs up if so. Share the video. Also, if you're not subscribed yet and you've come across my videos and you enjoy them, please do subscribe. It'd be great to have you on board. Make sure we can find each other again, doesn't it? And make sure you know, you will know when my videos are uploaded. So thanks again for joining me. I'll see you again next time. Okay. So then we'll move now to Taurus. Welcome, Taurus. Hope you're doing well. So we're looking at whether your person's going to make contact, Taurus. So universe, what messages please do you have for the highest good of Taurus? Help them understand what's coming up, whether their person will make contact, please, universe. Will Taurus's person make contact? Will Taurus's person make contact with them, please, universe? Messages for the highest good of Taurus. So we're particularly looking from Taurus's person's point of view to see what's going on in their mind and heart. How are they feeling? What are their intentions? And what's this likely to translate into in terms of any likely reach out to make contact? Okay, so messages for the highest good of Taurus, please, universe, regarding their person and their intention to make contact with Taurus. Will they do that? This is a check-in around the current energies, please, universe, around Taurus and their person. Okay, so we've got a couple on the table. Let's look at what we've got here. We've got the Devil, so you could be dealing with Capricorn. I always see Taurus and Capricorn together. I say that, don't I? We've got the Ace of Swords. My goodness, Taurus, they are definitely thinking about reaching out and seeing if they can perhaps restart something with you through communication. With the Ace of Swords, they're the Lovers. So you could have had a very, very strong connection with this person. The High Priestess, the Judgment, the King of Cups. Love the King of Cups. He's awesome. The Hierophant and the Ten of Cups. My goodness. Taurus, I do feel this person absolutely loves you, but I don't think they've really told you that. I don't think you were really aware probably of how strongly this person feels for you. Like I said, a huge amount of love. I've got the King of Cups here, and I've got the Ten of Cups, which is, you know, obviously the happily ever after card, long-term, beautiful relationship with lots and lots of love, filled with, you know, yeah, the happiest of times where you just feel secure and safe, and yeah, just lots of wrapped in love, I would say. And then the King of Cups is this really emotionally stable, mature, loving kind of energy, really warm and lovely, the nice kind of energy. And then the Lovers is, you know, I think you may have felt a very strong connection with this person, Taurus, but wondered if they felt the same way, because I think maybe they didn't fully show this to you. You weren't going mad. That connection was there, even if it wasn't expressed verbally. And I do think a pair of you here with the Hierophant, which is your energy. So I think you could be dealing dealing with a Capricorn here. I think you are actually both emotionally very committed to each other, even in the background, if you're not talking to each other. And I think this person's almost had an epiphany that you are their person. They just don't want anybody else, Taurus. They do want you. And in terms of reaching out here, we have the Ace of Swords, which came out very quickly onto the table to say, yes, you know, they are going to reach out with the intention of restarting something with you. Hopefully a Ten of Cups relationship with, you know, that abundance of love, that long-term loving, almost like a family relationship as well, not just the two of you. It could involve, you know, extended family members. It could involve, you know, blended families where there are children, or creation of a family going forward. But whatever that happy family unit means to you, that's what they would like with you going forward. What else can you share, please, universe, about Taurus's person? We're looking at whether they're going to make contact with Taurus, please. Is Taurus's person going to make contact, please, universe? Will they make contact with Taurus? Okay, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. This is the everyday tarot deck, by the way, that I'm using to clarify. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Wands. I do think there's perhaps a lot of chemistry between the two of you. And once again, perhaps thoughts of that kind of connection that you've had will spur them on to reach out. Yes, they're going to contact you once again here with the Page of Cups. I do think they've got something to say to you. They want to let you know how they're feeling, even if it's in a very small way and a cautious way to start with. They've definitely got something to offer you here. I feel there's something around financial independence, your financial situations, that is of relevance here that they might want to talk about. They've been really hoping that you would reach out, in all honesty, Taurus. But they're thinking of you in terms of the future, definitely, though. I feel there's been a situation, Taurus, where things have not gone so well for them. And they've been really thinking about you during these difficult times. They've been trying to look at whether you are single, what you're up to see if they can find you, even on social media, I feel. And once again, there's somebody who's got this really beautiful energy of, I just want to offer something lovely to Taurus. I really do care about them. There's something here that of value that I think we can offer to each other. This connection is precious to me. Can you see how the Queen is holding on to that pentacle there? This relationship's precious and I want to hold on to it. Okay. All right. Well, let's pull a Soul Connections Oracle for you, Taurus. Let's see what comes out for you here. Universe, we've been asking the question, will Taurus's person make contact, please? So what can you share in terms of this connection that will help Taurus? Can you share, please, that will help Taurus in dealing with this connection? Intense. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows. Okay, now I did say, didn't I, that, with the Lovers card here, there is a very, very strong connection between the two of you. It's very intense, and it suggests that it is a soul connection that you're feeling. That's why you feel so really emotionally tied to this person and just very much captivated by them and missing them. And even if you're physically absent from each other, energetically, you're still very, very connected in a very intense way. And obviously that's the reason why, Taurus. Okay, so that's quite interesting, isn't it? Let's find out what your person would want to say to you. So if you're out of contact with your person at the moment, let's see what they would want to say. So universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Taurus? What would their person want to say to them, please? What are the messages that Taurus's person would want to share with Taurus? What would Taurus's person want to share with Taurus, please? What would they want to say to Taurus? I'm afraid to contact you. Perhaps they're not quite sure how you'll respond, Taurus. The timing just wasn't right for us. Okay, so maybe they're suggesting that now would be a better time. I want to feel that way again. They clearly felt very, very happy being with you. They felt this strong connection. They want to return to that, Taurus. I hide behind material things. I do see them working on their financial abundance, their financial independence. Perhaps they feel they need that to be able to offer you something, Taurus, but the Nine of Pentacles was there. You speak to me through music, so when songs come on the radio or they play their music, it's like the lyrics of the songs mean something to them. They make them think of you, and it just suggests you're on their mind a lot, Taurus. Okay, so they're definitely going to reach out. I think they're really hoping you might reach out first, Taurus. The ball might be in your court to a certain extent, but there are lots of cards here indicating that your person just feels so strongly that they feel they do need to reach out to you. Okay. Well, that was your reading, Taurus. Please give me a thumbs up if you found that was helpful, answered your question nice and clearly around your connection with your person, whether they're going to make contact, whether they'll reach out to you. And look forward to seeing you again next time. Please don't forget to subscribe as well if you're not yet subscribed to my channel. It would be great to have you on board. Okay. Okay. So, welcome, Gemini. Hope you're okay, Gemini. So we're looking at whether your person's going to make contact. So we're looking from your person's point of view, what's going on in their mind and their heart, whether that translates into any intentions and actions on their part to make contact, to reach out. If not, why not? What's going on with them? There's a check-in around the energies with, in regard to the person that's on your mind, Gemini. Okay. Universe, will Gemini's person reach out, please? Will they make contact, please, with Gemini? 3 more shuffles. 1, 2, 3. I mentioned already I'm using the Crystal Magic Tarot deck today and the Everyday Tarot to clarify the Soul Connections Oracle, as well as the Hidden Messages, Hidden Truth, I think it's called. So Hidden Truth Oracle cards as well, to see what your person would want to say. So we've got the 6 of Coins. Gemini, we've got the 6 of Cups. We've got the Ace of Cups. We've got the Queen of Coins. 3 of Coins. Page of Wands. 4 of Swords. And the 5 of Wands here as well. Okay. Right. So this person is feeling really nostalgic about your connection, Gemini. They're thinking about you a lot here with the 6 of Coins. Really positive thoughts, though. They're looking back and reflecting on, the fact that they had nice times with you. You were very supportive. You might have gone through a lot together. The time that you spent together did mean a lot in one way or another, and there's definitely some history here with this person. I think they feel that there's been some issues to work through here, that there would be more issues to work through, and I think they're quite willing to actually think about working through those now. I feel this person wants progression. They want to move forward with you. There's 2 sixes on the table. They also want to sort of perhaps reach out and maybe flirt with you a little bit to see if you will respond. So we've got them thinking about you all the time here with the Four of Swords and wanting to, offer you something, reach out and offer you love here. I think this person really feels that you are valuable to them. They respect you a lot. They think a lot of you. They're thinking back and reflecting. I think it's the Six of Cups here, the nostalgic, the Six of Coins and the Six of Cups. There's a lot of nostalgia and a lot of desire to move forward, a lot of reflection here. And definitely quite a possessive energy, like a holding on, holding on to you energetically. You might feel them around you. If you feel them almost around you energetically, particularly when you're trying to go to sleep at night, I think it's because they're thinking of you and they're always communicating with you energetically. You can feel people's energies. It's definitely a thing. I just think you two are very, very connected. There's obviously a lot of passion between the two of you. You've got the Page of Wands. The Five of Wands is also here. Now, this can translate into the passion turning into a bit of drama, possibly. There could have been a bit of drama around this connection. But in terms of will they reach out? Do they want you? Absolutely, yes. They've got an overflowing cup of love with you. They want a new start with you. They're thinking about this all the time, so they're probably thinking about how to come towards you. Now, there could have been other people perhaps having an influence over your connection here, Gemini, perhaps an unhealthy influence. People might have been gossiping, saying things about you, giving advice that wasn't helpful, just interfering generally, making comments that were not helpful. Could be gossip in the background, or considerations around other people that not ideal. Don't particularly like the energies around these people. Some of them might have had good intentions, but still, it was still unhelpful. Okay. But I do see them reaching out anyway and sort of overcoming that, and finding reaching their own decisions. I feel, Gemini, and over and above what other people might be saying or what the drama might be around this connection. Okay. Universe, what else can you share, please, with the highest good of Gemini? We're particularly interested in whether Gemini's person is going to reach out, make contact. That's the subject of the reading today. Will Gemini's person make contact, please? Yes, they want this to work out. They want to put the effort in to make it successful. As I said, there are things to work through, and I think they're very willing to do that in order to make it work. They're looking out onto the horizon. They're waiting for the right opportunity, I think, to approach you, or they're really hoping that in the meantime, while they wait for that opportunity, you might reach out to them, or they're looking for a little sign that you might be willing and open to have the conversation with them, Gemini, before they reach out. Yeah, they're very much missing you here with the Five of Pentacles, and they want to invest in this. They want to put more effort in. They've just been a bit trapped in their thoughts about whether to reach out and how to go about it and whether you might be interested, but ultimately they do want this Ten of Cups, this relationship with you, this beautiful future, ideally, is what they have in their mind. Okay, so they are going to reach out. Universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Gemini? We've been interested in this reading, please, to inquire about whether Gemini's person will make contact and what the outcome, of course, might be in that scenario. Universe, what can you share, please? Connection. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. I did say to you, you're very energetically connected, didn't I? I was certainly seeing that coming through in your reading, Gemini. Okay, so if you're out of contact with your person at the moment, let's find out what they would want to say to you. The universe, what messages are there for Gemini from their person, please? What would Gemini's person want to say to Gemini, please, universe? What would Gemini's person want to say to Gemini? I'm starting to understand our connection. Finding out the truth crushed me. Now, I don't know if there's something that they found out about that, you know, upset them. Don't know what that was. Could be something to do with your parting, Gemini, but obviously take this as it resonates. I bury myself in work to forget you. My life is not as together as it seems. 2 more. I hid who I really am from you, and I'm afraid to contact you. As I said, I think they will contact you, but they're not quite sure how they'll be received. And I do think they're really hoping that you might reach out first. We often see that, don't we? There's a bit of ego, fear of rejection, all of that going on there, Gemini, I feel. But I do feel this person's kind of taking some accountability here. I hid who I am from you. My life's not together as it seems. I do think they kind of recognise that there's some aspects here that they could work on, that maybe they should have handled things a little bit differently. Okay. Well, Gemini, that was your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're cool to give me a thumbs up to let me know that you enjoyed the reading, that it was helpful, gave you nice clear answers, that would be so appreciated. It gives me a lot of personal motivation and encouragement when I do receive that feedback from you. All your comments I always appreciate as well. Thank you. As long as they are well intentioned, of course. I do get the odd person sort of trying to be a bit smart or difficult. But as long as they're well intentioned, that's always great. So thank you. Also subscribe, please, if you would like to come back and watch my videos again. Make sure you can find me. Make sure we're connected. That would be awesome. I would love to be connected with you. I would love to see you again for my future readings. So thanks again, and I'll see you next time. And now we are moving on to Cancer. So welcome, Cancer. So we are looking now at whether your person will make contact. So this is particularly from your person's point of view. Cancer, we're inquiring what's going on in their mind, their heart. Is that going to translate into any intention on their part and any action to make contact with you? So this is a check-in on the energies as they currently stand. And we're inquiring about the person on your mind, Cancer. Okay, so universe, any further messages, please? The highest good of Cancer, inquiring about whether their person's going to make contact, please. Is their person going to make contact? 2 more. Okay, so we've got some on the table already. I'm going to split the deck and then we'll take the rest from the top. Okay, so we've got the Moon. We've got the Page of Cups. We've got the 8 of Cups. We've got the Knight of Wands. We've got the 9 of Swords. We've got the 2 of Coins. Magician. Justice as well. Okay, right. Cancer, let me see then. Is your person going to reach out? Well, I think there's some interesting energy around this one, Cancer. You know I'll always be honest and share with you what I am seeing. So first of all, I do think this person may have walked away from this connection, or you walked away. There was a disconnection here, which I guess is inevitable. It must be the case given that, you're wondering if they're going to make contact. But this person kind of detached their energies after a parting of ways, or they tried to. They were trying to sort of overcome those feelings, but it's been difficult for them, I feel, to detach. I feel that this person is a bit of a player. We've got the Knight of Wands here. Now, this is somebody who comes in hot and heavy, gives lots of attention, makes you feel you're special, you're the one, you know, all that kind of thing. That this connection is really, truly special and will go places, and then they withdraw their energy and they go off and, you know, potentially look to somebody else to boost their ego a little bit without committing to anybody. And yeah, it's usually around insecurity, feeling, you know, what, not wanting to be too vulnerable, get feelings too involved, to keep options open, all that kind of thing. It's not the nicest of energies, but I always feel a bit sorry for people in this situation because I actually think they've got a lot of baggage and need a lot of healing, and there's reasons why they behave this way. But I do think this person is a player. They might have misled you a little bit, Cancer. They may have hurt you, they may have confused you, they may have been, you know, inconsistent in and out around this. I wonder if they're dealing with something else from their past, potentially a legal situation, a divorce, a settlement, you know, an ending of a relationship, of a job, of something that requires balance to be brought back into life, and make potentially some legal decisions, support of a justice system here. I think this person could have been juggling another energy, another person, perhaps is still doing so. Whilst reaching out to you, they may also be reaching out to at least one other person, is what I see here, Cancer. So I think if this person reaches out to you, please do proceed with caution. I think they have secrets. They don't share fully what's going on. You might get a feeling from this person that they are not fully sharing their situation. You know, they're not really updating you on things, or, you know, being open with you. They might ask to see you, to take you out, to spend some time with you, particularly potentially some alone time, given that, you know, the energies around them. And if you feel they're being a bit secretive, there's a reason why. I think they're not really wanting to get too deep emotionally, or even to open up and tell you anything much about their life. And I think they do have things going on in the background that they have not shared with you. I do feel this person is recovering, is, you know, needing to do some healing. Once again, I'm seeing this, they've got this protective wall around them, this you know, this barrier to stop you getting into them, to stop your to stop them feeling emotions and letting somebody in emotionally, because they feel that they'll just be hurt. Which is quite sad, really, isn't it? But still not an easy situation to deal with, and not nice for you, Cancer. So please do let me know if this resonates, but this is what I'm seeing. And it's almost like this ending that happened between the two of you, and it could have been you that walked away, Cancer. It's almost like they made that happen through their own behaviour, and I think they realise that their behaviours has made this happen, but I'm not sure they're going to potentially change. So I do actually think they'll reach out to you, but I don't think they're consistent, and I don't think they'll stick around, and I don't think they're looking for any kind of emotional attachment. And I think as hard as you might try, you may not get in there. You know, you may not break down that barrier and be able to have a proper connection with this person. I've come across people like this. It's very hard to deal with, because you expect people to be straightforward like you are, and, you know, sometimes they're not. They just can't manage to be, and that's fine. It kind of means that you're vibrating on completely different levels. You're not a match, and you know, it's best to move on, in all honesty, Cancer. So what else can we understand, please, universe? Will Cancer's person make contact, please? Will Cancer's person make contact is what we're interested in. Yeah, they're feeling very trapped in their thoughts at the moment. They feel like they're trapped in a situation they can't get out of. They can, it's just a mindset. They think you're a really loving person. They really like you. They're actually starting to develop feelings for you, but they've got this, I need to be independent. I need to look after myself. I need to make sure that, you know, I don't sort of become dependent or intertwined, particularly financially or emotionally, with anybody else. Here is the energy around them. Yeah, I think it's creating a bit of conflict, or has created some conflict between the two of you. Could be some mental conflict as well. They might be married or in another commitment, and they may be going through something in terms of that connection, which is possibly why they were showing you attention, Cancer. I would just watch out for this person. There's some negative energies around it, in terms of you looking after yourself and looking out for you. Some red flags here to definitely be aware of. Recognition. This came out earlier on, actually. You saw that just fly out of the deck So it must be an energy around this at the moment. The divine will help you recognize signs and miracles. I do think there'll be some signs here to take notice of, Cancer. So just watch out for those, even if it's just listening to the points in this reading. They're giving you a bit of direction and guidance around this connection. Okay, well, let's find out what your person would want to say to you. Let's find out what your person might want to say, Cancer, if you're out of contact with them at the moment. So universe, what messages are there? I am becoming a better person. They're trying to work on themselves. I think they recognise that their behaviour has not been ideal. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Yeah, I think they know they need to change. Whether they'll be able to do it or not, I don't know. We'll be together again. Now, this is a bit of player energy coming through again, possibly. Watch out for it. I regret lying to you. So I don't think they've been honest with you. I don't think they've told you the entire truth. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. It doesn't mean they disconnected from you energetically. I still think they've got a little bit of possessive kind of interest around you, Cancer, but definitely balancing you with something else that's going on. So it's a bit of like want to have their cake and eat it, okay, as well, which can't do both, can you? All right, so Cancer, I do hope that was helpful. Please do let me know, drop me a thumbs up if that was a nice clear answer for you, if you enjoyed the reading. Gives me a lot of encouragement to know that you do like the format of the readings. So thank you for your support, and please do subscribe. If you come across my videos through a YouTube recommendation, it would be awesome if you subscribed. It means we can see each other again. It helps my channel, but also it means we are connected, in that you have shown your intention that you will be coming back towards my readings again, and therefore it helps me read accurately for a collective that have chosen me as a reader that they want to come to regularly. So once again, thank you, Cancer, and I'll see you again next time. Right, just excuse me a moment. Okay, sorry about that. My pen stopped working and I can't have that. I need my pen. Okay. In fact, it was my daughter's pen, so I'm not sure she's going to be very pleased about that. It's one of these pretty ones with a bow. Little girls and their pretty things, eh? Right, okay, so right then, so we're moving on to Leo now, aren't we? Yeah, I was putting bows in my daughter's hair this morning. She was like, Mum, can you please put this bow in my hair? She was changing it from this colour to that colour. Proper girly girl. All right. So, universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Leo? So we are asking a question. Will Leo's person make contact, please? So we want to know, particularly from Leo's person's perspective, the person on Leo's mind, what's going on in their heart and their mind, and will that translate into any action to make contact with Leo, please? Universe, will Leo's person make contact with them? Will they reach out, make contact? If not, why not? What can you share with us about this situation, please, universe? What can you share with us about this situation? Okay, Leo, let's see what we've got for you then. Okay, oh, we've got the Queen of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the King of Wands, the Magician, we've got the Two of Coins, the Four of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Okay. Wow, this is interesting. So, well, this is what I'm seeing on the table. So this person, the Queen of Cups, came out first. So this suggests this person's got lots of love, lots of deep feelings for you, feels a connection with you, really likes you, very attracted to you, thinks you got it going on a little bit. Look at this person, cool with the shades on or the reading glasses in the bath. Looks like, you know, they value themselves, this person, you know, they've got lots of love, but they're loving themselves as well, and that's very attractive, isn't it? So they see you as somebody who's got a lot of confidence, looks after yourself, values yourself, has lovely qualities, also that you'd be loving, kind, and, you know, consistent in terms of that emotional offer towards them. They almost feel like you two are meant to be, that, you know, with the Magician, and that actually there's qualities around you and them that are similar, that you kind of manifested each other in that sense, and that actually, because you've got similar qualities, attributes, goals, that kind of thing, that actually you two have got everything everything that is required to make a relationship work. That's how they view you. However, I think they feel unable possibly to move forward here, because there could be another person in the mix. With the Two of Coins, this can be a cheating energy where somebody's juggling two people, or they feel undecided between two people. So there's another energy around this person that may be causing them to hold back or feel that they actually, you know, can't pursue this connection. I think there could have been a conversation or an understanding around this with the Page of Swords, but I do think they're still really curious and interested about you. They want to know more about you. They want to perhaps still have quite deep conversations with you, get to know you better. They might be, you know, seeing if they can find out more about you on social media. They might be asking other people about you, even if it's subtly, just to see what tidbits of information might come through to them by just them having a conversation where your name crops up. Okay. So they're very curious still about you, even though they perhaps have had to almost give up on this connection here. There's something around with the Ten of Wands. There's something that's really burdening them. I do think they may not be particularly happy in the situation that they're in, possibly with the other person, or the decision is weighing heavily on them in terms of whether it should be you or this person. If indeed they have a choice, you might say they don't have a choice to come to you anymore, Leo, but that, you know, that's obviously your choice, and that's fine. The Four of Cups suggests that they feel now a bit rejected, like maybe something's gone on between the two of you that puts them out of the running. They feel like maybe you've offered them some love, and you offered them your Queen of Cups energy, and maybe because of, you know, perhaps juggling somebody else, they rejected that offer, or they didn't take it up. And I think that's really weighing heavily on them here with the Ten of Wands. Okay. They now feel at a crossroads. Once again, there's this, which way should I go? I've got two potential options ahead of me here. I don't know which person to choose. I don't know what I want. I think this person's very confused, Leo. I don't think they're clear in their own head at the moment exactly where they're headed, but they know that the situation that they're in now, including the decisions and what action they'd need to take to perhaps get themselves into a better place, is all burdening them, weighing really heavily on them. I think they may have led you on a little bit. They may have made you feel that they were very interested in you, but they haven't been able to follow through on that. They haven't been able to offer you an emotional relationship. There's been lots of flirting, I think, making you feel special, making you feel like they were seeking out your company, enjoyed being with you, you know, giving you compliments even, making you feel like, you know, this was a connection that was special and unique, when actually potentially they were probably making more than one person feel like that. With the Two of Coins, there was somebody else receiving that kind of flirtiness from them as well as just you, Leo, which, to be honest, there's always a reason why somebody does that, but to be honest, it's not the nicest thing to do. It's not very considerate. It's very selfish behavior, isn't it? Sometimes people can't resist it, though. We are all human, aren't we? So I'm not being judgmental. Anyway, let's see what else comes out. So what else is there? Okay, so they do see you as somebody as potential for a long-term relationship. They're just trying to rebalance themselves here. There's a lot about balance, decision, which way to go. They see you as a really good parent, a mother, somebody who could fit well into a family. somebody that they could really grow something special with in terms of a connection. The universe, are they going to reach out is what we want to know. Are they going to make the contact? Now that's on the bottom of the deck that showed itself to me. So yes, they will strike up communication with you about this situation to try and thrash it out and see where you might go with it, Leo, at some point when they're ready. They're sitting in there. I feel a bit rejected. I'm not in the best place after this situation. I'm burdened down with this decision, taking time out and not doing anything for a while. But then they will come forward towards you to see if something can be started. Yeah, and also to improve things between the two of you, to get into a better place, to put things right where maybe they haven't felt right between you, given whatever it is that's gone down here, Leo. All right. So universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Leo? We're interested in whether their person's going to reach out, of course. What else can you share, please, around whether Leo's person will reach out? Okay. Marriage of souls is a union of two divine counterparts blending together. So it's like your divine counterparts is what the universe is saying. There's something that's drawn you two together that actually might be quite difficult to let go of, leave behind, Leo. Please do take that as it resonates, let me know. All right, so let's find out what your person would want to say to you. If you're out of contact right now, what are the hidden messages, the hidden truth oracle from your person? Okay, so universe, what would Leo's person want to say to Leo, please? The timing just wasn't right for us. I wonder if you're happy without me. Sounds a little bit arrogant in a way sometimes, doesn't it? But perhaps they're missing you and also wondering if you feel the same way. I regret lying to you. So they could have told you an untruth or perhaps misled you a little bit. We need to let each other go. So I think they're grappling these feelings of, I'm not available. I need to, need to let each other go kind of thing, but they're struggling to do that. And I think you are too. Just being near you is intoxicating. So they're so attracted to you that actually they're struggling to let go of this. And whilst they're saying we need to let each other go, they are going to at least flirt with you a little bit and carry on that. And then when they're ready, there's going to be a more specific conversation about your connection, Leo. All right, Leo, that was your reading. Hope it was helpful. Please do give me a thumbs up if so. Please subscribe to my channel if you are not yet subscribed. I have about 70% of my viewers who are not subscribed. So it would be awesome if more of you opted to perhaps come and visit me more regularly and to make sure that we are connected. Please do that. That would be awesome from my point of view. All of your support and your commitment to viewing my videos, etc., is so appreciated. So thank you very much. Okay. And now we are moving on to Virgo. So welcome, Virgo. Hope you're doing well. So we are looking at whether your person will make contact. So Virgo, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of... what messages do you have for the highest good of Virgo? We are looking at whether their person will make contact. So we're particularly looking from Virgo's person's perspective to understand, what's going on in their heart and their mind, and is that likely to translate into them taking any action to contact Virgo, please? Will Virgo's contact take action and contact them? Will they reach out and make contact, please, universe? 1, 2, 3. Knight of Coins. The Chariot. The Knight of Cups. And the Page of Swords. I nearly said the Knight of Swords there. The 10 of Cups. The 7 of Wands. The Queen of Swords and the 9 of Wands. Yes, so will this person reach out? Quick answer is yes. The main reason I'm saying yes before we dig into this a little bit further and have a look at it, Virgo, is that we've got the Queen of Swords here. So this person feels that they need to come towards you, talk to you, tell you a few things, get some things off their chest, be really honest and lay it bare, how they're feeling, what's gone on, what they're happy, not happy about. The Queen of Swords is very, very honest, straightforward, blunt communication. There's something to be said and they're going to come forward and say it. It might be a bit of a hard-hitting message that comes in, but their intention is usually good with the Queen of Swords. So I think they do have a lot of love for you here with the Queen of Cups. Sorry, the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So there's lots of love here. So I feel it will be communicated with coming from a place of love and a desire for things to work out and be good between you for the long term in terms of love. But maybe they feel there's things to be said that need to be put out there to clear the air and maybe just set a stronger foundation for your situation moving forward. I do think when they communicate with you, they'll come towards you. They want to they might travel. They might offer to travel to see you, because I think they're a little bit defensive around this conversation and they wonder if it might be better done face to face. But they do want to achieve a coming closer together, even if it's not necessarily physical distance between you we're talking about, but emotional distance. They want to narrow that gap and come towards you here, albeit them feeling a little bit defensive and worried about this conversation. What they want to offer you is a relationship. They're going to offer you, they're going to come towards you quite slowly. As I said, they've got their guard up, but when they come in towards you, they're going to come in quite quickly, I feel, in terms of what they have to say to you. When they actually meet you, they're going to have a lot to say. But that conversation and that reaching out might be a bit slow here. We've got the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles. He's quite a slow knight. He's not going to come charging in. He's going to move quite slowly. So does the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is here. He's another very slow knight. Okay, so I think this person's going to hold back for a while before they reach out. They will reach out though, and then I think there'll be some progression in your connection. If you want to respond in that way, it's entirely up to you. You've got free will. I'm not telling you in any way what you should or shouldn't do, Virgo. But I think this person might check out, see if there's anything coming through from you on social media which might indicate you're open and available, and missing them maybe, or sad about something, and give them that opportunity to reach out. But there's a very guarded energy around this here. I think this person may have struggled to show their feelings and be emotionally vulnerable, and that's partly why they are holding back here, definitely. But in terms of whether they'll reach out, it's going to be slow to come in. But when they do, boy, will they reach out. Do they have things to say to you? Yes, they definitely do. Okay. All right. So, universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Virgo? Who's going to reach out, or will Virgo's person reach out to them, please, to make contact? Will the person on Virgo's mind reach out to make contact with Virgo? This person is standing in their power. They appreciate their own value now. They've been growing in self-confidence. They've been sort of biding their time to try and rebalance themselves after whatever it is that's gone on between the two of you. Could be dealing with Capricorn, but this person is also potentially battling some kind of addictive elements to their personality, things that have perhaps been challenging them around, I don't know, spending, working too much, drinking a little bit too much, maybe gambling, all kinds of things can sort of feed into that addictive energy. They've been weighed down with life a little bit, and this connection's made them feel that way. They want to move into a better place though in terms of your connection, and here we have this reach out here, this contact, this Ace of Swords coming in. But this person's got to work on breaking down those barriers, those walls that they put up around them that they know are there. Okay, right, soul connection card for you, Virgo. Universe. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. So I'm not sure, that's not necessarily telling us whether it's this person or somebody else, Virgo, but there is a journey that you're on, a spiritual journey. The universe is guiding you through, obviously has a plan in mind for you. And of course, don't forget, you can impact on that by your intentions, your mental attitude, your approach to things, your response to situations and people, etc. So you have some control and some power over this, but the universe is guiding you towards what you are putting out there that you are intending. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Okay, so if you're out of contact with your person, Let's see what they would want to say to you. So what would Virgo's person want to say to Virgo, please, universe? What would Virgo's person want to say to Virgo? Messages for the highest good of Virgo. What would Virgo's person want to say to them, please? So many things remind me of you. I feel you leaving me behind. Okay, I hid who I really am from you. They might have had this defensiveness and this barrier up so that they hid things from you. Speak to me through music. So they're hearing lyrics and music is reminding them of you. I hope that you can forgive me one day. So they're obviously taking some accountability for something here, Virgo, some action that they've taken, something they've said. They feel that they need your forgiveness for in order to move forward. But in terms of their intentions, they've got lots of love here. They want to offer you something. They're just going to be a bit slow in coming in to offer that to you. But the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, very much cards of communication here. But yes, I think that will translate into contact for you, even if it's in the slightly longer term rather than the immediate future here, Virgo. All right, Virgo, I do hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you did enjoy the video, the reading, please do give me a thumbs up. That gives me personal encouragement. It helps my channel. All of your support is so much appreciated. Thank you. And if you've come across my video and you've enjoyed it, please do subscribe. It just sets that intention that we're going to, obviously connect again in future readings. I would love to be connected with you in terms of, having you as a subscriber. It's free, of course, but it does just set that intention that you're going to come to my readings and therefore helps me tap into those energies collectively, of course. Thank you, and I'll see you again next time. Okay. Now we're moving on to Libra. So welcome, Libra. Good to see you. So we're having a look now at whether your person's going to make contact. So universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Libra? What's going on with Libra's person, please? What's going on in their heart and their mind? Is that likely to translate into any action? Oops. That is the split, I think. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Cut that shuffle short because I felt like it was ready, Libra. Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Nine of Cups. We've got the Six of Wands here. We've got the Queen of Cups. The Seven of Wands. The Two of Wands. The Four of Wands. Wow, lots of wands here. And the Ten of Swords. Okay. Okay, well, Libra, I think this person has been a bit guarded against entering into a relationship, is what I can see on the table here. They felt a strong connection with you, but I think they didn't allow it in. And therefore, it's been quite difficult, this connection. It's been a bit of a challenging one. Because it is quite confusing and difficult, isn't it, to feel this connection with somebody and strike up this connection only to then sort of put your barriers up. And I do feel, perhaps there's been a bit of conflict around this. It obviously didn't progress into anything in terms of what this person had maybe hoped for, or maybe you had hoped for, Libra, here. So I think this person was undecided about what to do. As I'm saying, they've had their guard up. So they met you, they felt very attracted to you, they felt a really strong connection and a pull towards you, and then they withdrew, thinking, oh, what shall I do? I've got to make a decision here. I've got two paths open to me. I either go towards Libra or I go the other way. I feel they opted to be single. They took a step back and step out of this connection, and they decided there to be single. There's something about them protecting their stability, their house, their home, their stable foundation. They feel that a relationship might upset that stability. I don't know if they've got children, or, maybe parting ways with somebody in the past has upset their home life in that they had to move house, or maybe they felt they lost things financially or materially around it. So There's something about them really wanting to have success in terms of maintaining their stability in their life. And they feel that, you know, this connection has just gone so poorly. It's been a bit of a, you know, a bit of a shit show in all honesty in terms of how it's gone. But they do think of you as a really kind, a really loving person, Libra, somebody who, you know, they're very attracted to, that they, you know, they feel almost unworthy of, but they still have just not been able to allow that in. So I don't see them necessarily reaching out, because I'm seeing a very undecided kind of single energy around this person at the moment. Universe, what else can you and do take this vice versa as well, Libra. These energies are fluid, as I said at the very beginning of the video, and they can be reversed, especially if you are a cross watcher. Okay, so universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Libra? Is their person going to make contact, please? Yeah, they're just feeling really burdened down in life. They're focusing on being a parent, I believe, to try and sort of just become stable and grow in their own comfort, in their own, like I said, keeping themselves in a stable situation they feel requires them to be single. Okay, so they have walked away from this connection. They are the one that disengaged. I see them possibly working on a work opportunity. I know this is a love reading, but I'm sort of seeing a a career or a money opportunity coming in, which they're also focused on, which, you know, isn't allowing them to think about focusing on a love situation. They're putting their priorities elsewhere. I think ultimately, though, in the way more distant future, cards keep coming out now to show me that, you know, there could be sort of almost an epiphany, a decision that they need to maybe change that perspective, and they may come back towards you and to talk to you here, but I'm not seeing it anytime soon, Libra. I'm seeing that there needs to be some time elapsed here for them to work through things, perhaps do some healing, working on themselves, pursuing other opportunities that might come up. And I'm not saying they are people. I think they are other things that they need to focus on. And then I think potentially they may return here. I have an intuitive kind of knowing with the Judgment and the Fool that they want to come back towards you, but they have to reach that conclusion in their own time. Okay, and I wouldn't wait around on them. Get on with your life, do things that you enjoy. You know, if something else comes up for you that, you know, seems like a good option and you want to pursue it, don't wait for this person. They don't deserve it, to be honest with you. Never wait around on anybody. Okay, you're worth more than that. Okay, Universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Libra? What's coming up in the connection with the person on Libra's mind, or generally in romance for Libra, please? The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. Something's going to come out of the blue for you, Libra. Now, it could be with this person in the future, but it could be something else completely separate from this person that we're looking at here. I have a feeling it could be somebody separate, and, you know, it'll be divinely intended, and you will just, you know, it'll just fall into place and be right for you. But I do see there's some challenges definitely around this connection, Libra. So sending you hugs if you're going through that. I hope you are doing okay. All right, and if you would like a personal reading, as I said, don't hesitate to reach out. The details are in the description box below. Readings are usually delivered within 24 hours. It might be slightly longer over the next sort of few days. If it needs to be longer, I will let you know when you reach out to me. It wouldn't be much longer. It's not going to be more than a couple of days, but I will let you know anyway. And yeah, the readings start from £30 for a 20-minute detailed one question reading, and of course it's yours to watch as many times as you want to. Okay, so oops, what does Libra's person want to say to Libra, please, universe? I know I was a distraction from your pain. Perhaps that went both ways. Okay, I hide behind material things. Okay, I want to feel that way again. And I feel you even though we are apart. Okay, the last one here, we need to let each other go. They clearly feel they just need some time out by themselves at the moment. I wonder if you're happy without me as well. So they're feeling like they need to let go, but they're also struggling to let go at the same time. Okay. All right, Libra, that was your reading. Hope that was helpful. Please do give me a thumbs up if it did help you, brought you some clarity. I do appreciate personally all the encouragement you can give me. It makes me feel happy to see thumbs up on the videos that I've produced for you. It lets me know that you enjoy the style of them, you know, etc. And all your comments also appreciated. And thank you for those. If you're called to subscribe, that would also be awesome. It means we are connected to each other, of course, then. It's free of charge. It just sets that intention that you'll be coming to watch my videos, which would be great. And of course, it helps me tap into that collective energy when I am doing my readings, because the intention is out there that you will be joining my readings or watching them at some point. Okay. So now we are on to Scorpio. Welcome, Scorpio. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so we are looking at whether your person will make contact, Scorpio. So we're inquiring about whether your person will reach out, make contact. If not, why not? What's going on with them? What's going on in their heart and their mind, and how that's going to translate into action, perhaps to contact you or otherwise. Okay, had a mixture of readings so far. Some people have people returning, contacting them. Some people have, you know, more challenging situations or connections. So let's see what comes out for you, Scorpio. Will your person make contact is what we're looking at, please. Will Scorpio's person make contact with them, universe? What can you share? 2 more. And we will split the deck. So we've got the Strength card and the 6 of Cups. So we've got also the Ace of Wands. We've got the 5 of Cups. We've got the Ace of Cups, the King of Wands, the 2 of Coins, and the 10 of Swords. Yeah. So I'm seeing definitely this person is going to reach out to you, Scorpio, definitely. They've got a lot of passion with, you know, in terms of their connection with you. They feel there's a lot of chemistry. They can't really resist you in that sense. Lots and lots of fiery passion around this connection here. Yes. Even if it's a casual rendezvous, they would go for that option. They want to spend some alone time with you. They think of you in that way, if that makes sense. I'm trying to put it sensitively. But there we go. So that's how they're feeling about you. They want a new start in that sense. They want to return, you know, if you've had that kind of connection, that physical connection, they want that again. If you haven't had that yet, they still think about that and they would like to start that up with you. But they've got very true intentions around it. It's not just a one-night stand. I don't feel that they would want a relationship, but based very much on this passion. I do think this kind of chemistry and this physical aspect is very important to them in this connection and this relationship. They're almost having to hold back on this because, you know, that I think they have very, very strong feelings and you know, needs around this as well. Okay. Message coming through there, but there's lots of love as well as this chemistry, this passion, this fiery side of things. There's also love. They are thinking of you very nostalgically. There's a lot of history, I feel, with this person, Scorpio, and they do want to, you know, they've got a lot of love for you. They want to come towards you and offer you a new start here based on love as well as passion. Okay. So there's an emotional connection here as well as a physical one, is what I see, is what they want to start up. They might try and start this physical connection with you though, Scorpio, whilst they're still potentially closing out a situation with somebody else and balancing with somebody else. So just be wary of that. There's a little bit of a red flag coming up there, that there's a decision to make between 2 people. I feel that they are disappointed that things didn't work out between you. They're feeling quite regretful. And there has almost been points of time here, and they might actually still be in this energy of feeling like there's no way forward. They might need to give up. They're defeated in whatever it is that's gone on between the two of you. But I do think this passion and this love and this real desire is going to overcome that. And there might have been some cheating energy around this, or some hint of cheating, or hint of somebody else being involved, and that might be why they just thought, oh, I think I have to be out on this one, you know, count myself out. But I think they're going to resurrect this, or try and resurrect it, Scorpio here. Okay, universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Scorpio in terms of what's coming up for this connection? Is this person going to reach out and make contact? Is this person going to reach out and make contact, please, universe? What else can you clarify around this situation? They're trying to manifest you. They're working hard on themselves to bring you in again, sort of make themselves a better version of them, to use all of the tools available to them, their attributes, to draw on everything they've got to make this work. They see you as somebody they could have a stable house, home, foundation with. They see you as security. They're really hoping there's an open door of opportunity there to progress your connection. But manifestation is really strong here. We've got Magician and we've got the Four of Wands, both of which indicate manifestation, because the Four of Wands sort of shows 11-11 there with the Four of Wands. Okay, there's a lot of hope here with the Star card, real desire and hope in this connection. Huge amount of attraction and passion. They just are completely besotted with you, and they are going to come towards you to flirt. I think that's the first signs you're going to have that they want to communicate with you, and they're going to reach out. I think it's going to be hot, heavy kind of flirting here, Scorpio, in all honesty. So many ones. Are you dealing with a fire sign? My goodness, I think you might be dealing with a fire sign. Right, confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. You might be feeling really confused about this, Scorpio. You can come to readings like this to try and gain some clarity, but do lots of meditation, and the answers are kind of within yourself. You will tap into those answers, your higher self, your intuition, etc., and you will be able to find the right way through. Okay, now we're going to have a look at if you're out of contact with your person right now. Let's see what they would want to say to you. So universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Scorpio? We would like to know what Scorpio's person would want to say to them, please. If they're out of contact right now, what does Scorpio's person want to say to Scorpio? What does Scorpio's person want to say to Scorpio, please? Okay. You and I were too young. Well, that's not going to be for everybody. I want to tell you how I feel. Okay. I want to be more than friends. I think we can definitely see that. They've got definitely be more than friends on their mind. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. All right. It was my fault, but I blamed you. So they're obviously taking some accountability there, taking some of that on their shoulders, putting their ego aside, being a bit humble around this. And yeah, I think obviously quite well intentioned here. Okay, right. So thank you so much for joining me, Scorpio. Hope that reading was helpful. Please give me a thumbs up if so. I do appreciate all of the support. The thumbs up mean a lot to me. Gives me such a lot of personal encouragement to keep going with these videos. So thank you, and all of your lovely comments that you leave me too, of appreciation and all of that means such a lot. Thank you very much, everybody. And if you're not yet subscribed and you're called to do so, please do. That would be great. It's free. Just means we're connected with each other. We can find each other again, and I'll see you for my future readings, which would be awesome from my point of view. Also sets that intention you'll be watching my videos, and so helps me read, of course, a bit more accurately for that collective who I know will be coming to watch. All right. so much in life is about intention, isn't it? And setting out that intention. So subscribing is just one of those things. Okay. So now we are moving on to Sagittarius. So hi there, Sagittarius. I hope you are doing well. So we are looking at whether your person's going to make contact. So universe, what messages please do you have for the highest good of Sagittarius? We're looking particularly from Sagittarius person's point of view, please. How are they thinking and feeling about their connection with Sagittarius? And is that likely to translate into action? Will they make contact? Will they reach out? If not, why not? What's going on with them in terms of a potential reach out and potential to make contact, please, universe? So what can you share, please, for the highest good of Sagittarius? As to whether their person will make contact and reach out, please. Do they want to talk to Sagittarius is the question. Do they want to talk to Sagittarius? Okay. Right, Sagittarius. So we're starting to jump there, the cards. I don't know if you could see, so they're definitely ready for you. I've split the deck. Now we'll take the cards from the top. So let's see what we've got for you. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Judgment card. We've got Temperance. We've got the Five of Swords. We've got the Three of Cups. The Three of Coins. Six of Cups. And Page of Cups. Okay. Yes, in all honesty, sorry, I was just having a little moment there, Sagittarius. So, yes, I do think this person will reach out to you. I think you've got a really, really strong connection with this person. I think it's a karmic contract you've got with them. So I don't think your cycle's yet closed out. They still feel there are things to explore and learn in terms of your connection. And I think that they want to reach out to you, perhaps to offer you some fun times, light-hearted kind of connection in terms of going out, having a nice time together, maybe spending time with mutual friends or with others, or as a +1, as a party or something like that, some kind of celebration. Could be something around a birthday even, but I think they're going to invite you somewhere to spend time with you and reunite with you in that sense, even, you know, but to keep the energies light. I think that they feel that's the way forward. Okay, have fun, relax together. But that being said, although they want to have this light-hearted fun time with you, I do feel that they feel there's some things to work through here with Three of Pentacles. Now, it could be this is somebody you've met at work, could be a work connection. But either way, I do feel that they feel you could work through these things together. You do make a good team, and there are opportunities there to do this. Okay. They are having this kind of epiphany around what it is that maybe has caused the problem between the two of you and what it is that needs to be worked through with the Judgment. I think they're sort of almost gaining some insight here. Can you see this eye around the Judgment? It's almost like, I realise now this is the problem. You know, they might start to see things a little bit differently here. I feel that, you know, that this connection has taken a bit of a toll on them emotionally. They've struggled with it a little bit. They're trying to regain their balance here and also be patient because they feel in a bit of a rush, or they have felt in a bit of a rush. Perhaps things went a bit too quickly initially and kind of, you know, failed because of that kind of rushed energy, that intense energy too quickly. I do see there's some history here where this person reflects back on times you spent together that which had great meaning for them. Okay, you might have supported them, you might have just been there for them. It might have felt really loving, and they, you know, haven't really felt that kind of love with anybody else. I do feel they're going to let you know, sort of, even if it's slowly, they're going to come towards you, try and come towards you at least in the right way, so as not to scare you, to make sure that it's more gradual going forward, to be a little bit patient around this, to allow a bit of time and space for this to develop and grow. Because I do think perhaps there have been some outside challenges around this connection. There could have been people interfering, people saying things, you know, things happening which perhaps threw a spanner in the works and, you know, made it kind of come to a bit of a stop here. It could have caused some mental conflict as well, you know, some mental stress if, you know, things were, again, were moving a bit too quickly, and it sort of person needed to step, or you even needed to stop and step back a little bit just to rebalance. Okay. Now, universe, what else can you share, please, around Sagittarius's person? And will they make contact? Are they likely to make contact, please? And as the current energies stand, this is an energies check-in for Sagittarius and their person. So we're seeing this person is going to reach out to Sagittarius and invite them somewhere to have some fun. Ultimately, with the aim of working through any issues around this. They're missing Sagittarius. They're very nostalgic about the connection. They're trying to come in right. Been a bit of perhaps some stress around this before. Mental kind of, oh, should I, shouldn't I? What shall I do about this? But they're going to offer something a little bit smaller in the first instance. What else is there to share? Right, so they want to move into calmer waters with you, into a better place. Put things right where maybe they haven't been right. Sagittarius, they do want to do that. They're going to try and do all they can to win you back round again, to do their part to put things straight, and hope that you will do the same. I do think here with it, reaching out, they will aim to have some very honest, hard-hitting conversations with you know, the intention of moving forward. Star card, they've got a lot of hope around this, and the Page of Cups is clarifying the Page of Cups here, which is this small offer of love coming in. First of all, light-hearted energy, but working through things through some very honest communication. Very interesting reading for you there, Sagittarius. Okay, so what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Sagittarius? Right, union. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. That came out earlier on. So something's going to take you a little bit by surprise here, Sagittarius, in the way it comes in. I think it's going to make you very happy. It's also suggesting that this is a soul connection, and I do feel that's the case with the Wheel of Fortune as well. Okay. Right, let's find out what your person would want to say to you. Universe, let's see what Sagittarius's person has got to say to Sagittarius. Hidden messages, hidden truths from Sagittarius's person to Sagittarius, please. What would Sagittarius's person want to say? I want to tell you how I feel. Okay, what else is there, please, universe? What does Sagittarius's person want to say to Sagittarius? I wish things could be different. I wonder if you're happy without me. So many things remind me of you. I love you unconditionally. I'm seeing lots of love definitely coming through here. Lots of very strong, intense emotions and feelings here. I do think there's a lovely potential here with this connection, Sagittarius. This person does have nice intentions, and they're very respectful. I think they're thinking about your feelings and how to, you know, come in right towards you and handle things in a way that's going to be nice for you. I think they're being quite considerate in that respect as well. They really do care about you. All right, Sagittarius, that was your reading. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you feel called to give me thumbs up, I would so appreciate that. I do appreciate all of your support, all of your feedback. It means a lot to me personally, gives me lots of encouragement. I love all your lovely comments, so thank you for those, everybody. If you're not yet subscribed, you come across my videos, you enjoy them, please do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. It does set that intention that, you know, you will be coming to my readings. It's free, of course. I would be so delighted to be connected with you, and also, you know that you are part of the collective of my that I'm reading for when I do my general readings. Okay, so thanks again. And now we'll move to Sagittarius. Take a little drink. Oh goodness, my cup has got stuck to my coaster. Oh, there we go. There we are. Right. Welcome, Capricorn. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Capricorns. I am also a Capricorn. So let's see what's out there for us, shall we, Capricorn? So we're looking at whether your person will make contact. The universe, will Capricorn's person make contact, please? What's going on in their heart, their mind? What are their intentions around a potential connection with Sagittarius, please? What can you, not Sagittarius, Capricorn, sorry. I just looked at the word Sagittarius. The universe, messages for the highest good of Capricorn. Will their person make contact, please? Will their person make contact? I'm using the Crystal Magic Tarot deck today and the Everyday Tarot to clarify, in case anybody wants to know the name of the deck. Okay. So we've got Justice, got the Two of Coins, we've got the High Priestess, the Seven of Coins, the Tower. We've got the Four of Coins, we've got the Ace of Coins there, and we've got Temperance. Okay, Capricorn, let me have a little look and see what's coming through. Okay. Well, I am seeing they will make contact, but I'm seeing a bit of complication around this connection, in all honesty. So I feel that, you know, things came to an end between the two of you. They came crashing down. There wasn't a solid foundation between the two of you. It came, you know, very black energy, black tower. Can you see the tower there? This is usually something, you know, that comes crashing down or sets on fire because it doesn't have the right foundation. It comes tumbling down. A bit of a surprise. It's usually the universe kind of setting you on a different path quite often. But it's quite a challenging situation. It brings up emotions. It's quite difficult. I am seeing that maybe this didn't progress because the other person that you are dealing with may also have been dealing with another situation that could have been maybe coming to an end. They were separating from somebody. They were maybe getting divorced. Could have been something around financial settlement still outstanding, and so they were still juggling and balancing with this, and it just meant that it wasn't building a strong foundation with you, and unfortunately things came crashing to a halt here. But they do still feel very tied to you energetically. They've struggled to let go of you here with the Four of Pentacles. I do feel that they are quite possessive, possibly a bit jealous, this person. They don't want to, they know they can't have you right now, but they don't really want anybody else to have you either, is the energy around this. They might also be very much focused on their finances, saving up for something major in their life. Maybe they need to get back on their own 2 feet after a divorce or a change in situation or a separation. Maybe they have less finances available to them, or they need to move home or sort themselves out financially and get themselves straight again. That can take a little while, can't it, after a separation? Certainly seeing that coming through. I think you may be out of contact at the moment. Well, you're likely to be, aren't you, if you're consulting a reading which asks, will they make contact? They're very much silent at the moment, holding back. They might have blocked you. They might have muted your messages. They might just be completely silent. They might have ghosted you. But I do feel that they are, you know, once they get into a better position, because I don't think it was the right timing for this connection, and honestly I don't think they were completely honest, and you know, it just wasn't a good start to this connection at all, Capricorn. I do feel that having thought about it, taking this time out, not speaking, they will reflect on this and realize that this is a connection that has some value that they want to invest in, and it's got a future potentially. Look at that, an abundant future. I do think material things are quite important to this person, and I think they see potentially you as a Capricorn, you know, quite usually quite good with money, work hard, earn quite well. Quite often I get people inquiring about business readings, career readings, Capricorns coming to me asking me about the financial side of things for themselves. So they might see you as somebody who has an interest in that, and they may have rebalanced themselves here after this situation that required, got the scales of justice here, but the temperance, which is also rebalancing, healing, sort of coming out of that situation. And after the silence, I do see them reaching out. You may not expect them to, because they may have taken a long time by this point, Capricorn, to actually reach out. They will make contact. And when they do make contact, they're going to make contact with something quite serious and solid in terms of wanting a relationship with you, progressing a relationship with you, moving things on to the next level, the next stage, being committed to this connection with you. I do think it's a very lovely connection there, potentially, but after a very rocky start. And I think, you know, you may be feeling this is probably not going to go anywhere, it's probably done. Okay. Interesting. So universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Capricorn in terms of what is coming up in terms of will their person make contact is the real question that we're looking at. Anything else to clarify around their person making contact with them, please, universe? Anything else to share around Capricorn's person making contact with Capricorn? What can you share, please, universe? Okay, yes, here we go. Knight of Swords. When they're ready, they're going to come charging in when you least expect it. They're going to, well, I feel this person wasn't giving equally to this connection because they were focusing also on something else. It might have been confusing at the time and frustrating, and you didn't know where you were with this person. They weren't giving equally, but they do realise it needs to be equal give and take, a real partnership, a true partnership here, after sort of balancing with this other person. They're hoping that you are going to reach out to them, contact them. They're looking for a sign that you might be willing to accept communication with them, because they feel a lover's connection with you. And in all honesty, they know they haven't been honest and straightforward with you. There has been this choice for them that they, you know, perhaps were not sharing with you. You will have sensed something was off and not right, Capricorn, and this is the reason why. Okay, but you will be getting contact from them. They will be trying to bring things more into balance. Lots of communication here, a solid offer of something for the future. They probably will also explain what's been going on for them, even though it might not be the easiest thing to communicate honestly. But here you will not be surprised by that, because obviously we've read the energies around it and given you a bit of a heads up, Capricorn. All right. Okay, so let's have a look at a lover's oracle. Universe, what can you share around this connection, please, between Capricorn and the person on their mind? What's coming up for the connection between Capricorn and the person on their mind? Feelings. Take time out to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing. Okay, so just take that time to feel those feelings, work through them, really understand them, understand what they mean to you and for you, Capricorn. Okay, I always say this, but meditation is a great way to deal with those emotions. If you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, yeah, take a look at some of those gorgeous and really helpful meditation videos out there on YouTube. Okay, there are so many that are there for free. I listen to them every night and sometimes more often, and it makes me feel completely different. There's also places you can go, of course, you know, go for a walk in nature, spend time, you know, under some beautiful trees or by some water, you know, a body of water that also helps you process feelings and, you know, become calm and sort of tune into energies around things, your higher self as well, and your intuition on things. Think about that. I posted some photographs of somewhere I go when I just want to rebalance, and it makes me feel completely different just to spend some time out there and come back afterwards a completely new person almost. I'm very lucky to live near it. It's a sacred stone circle, which is like Stonehenge. It's another henge. It's an Avebury henge. And it's just a gorgeous place full of the most lovely energies, so peaceful, so calm. Like I said, it's a sacred place and you can feel it when you go there, and that's where I go to take that time out to explore emotions and how I feel and just rebalance and sort of, yeah, rejuvenate as well. Okay, check out those photos if you're interested. They're out there on my community post. All right. Okay, so if you're out of contact with your person, which I assume you are, Capricorn, let's look at what they would want to say to you. So what are the messages from Capricorn's person to Capricorn, please, universe? What are the messages? Okay, this is interesting. I'm not available. So I think this is this juggling energy, isn't it? We did see that they weren't available. My life is not as together as it seems. I do think they've got things to work out financially at least. And they've got other stuff going on, and we've seen that. I lost myself for a little while. I want you. So they want you, but they know they can't have you, is almost this juggling energy for a while until they sort that out, of course. I feel you leaving me behind. Now, I did mention I saw them being a bit jealous and possessive, didn't I, with the four down here, the Four of Pentacles. So they want you. They don't want anybody else to have you, but they're just not in the place, or they haven't been in a place where they can move towards you. When they are, they will. Okay, so I do see communication coming in, Capricorn, further down the line. Okay, further down the line. All right, I do hope that was helpful. Please give me a thumbs up if you found the answer was nice and clear, if you enjoyed the style of the readings, the reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe as well. I'd love to have you on board. Appreciate all your comments as well. Thank you, everybody. So I'll look forward to seeing you again soon. And now we are moving on to Aquarius. So welcome, Aquarius. How are you today? Hope all is well. It's very cold here in the UK, but I suppose there will be places elsewhere where it's much colder, I'm sure. But to us here in the UK, it's like -2 here. I think it's -7 up in Scotland. It's cold. Yeah, it's cold. Yeah, grey, very grey, snow-laden sky up there, I think. All right. So, yeah, messages for the highest good of Aquarius, please, universe. Will their person make contact? Will Aquarius's Ooh, Aquarius. Ooh. Right, those cards are ready. My goodness. Right, okay. Let's see what's come out for you then, Aquarius. So we've got the Eight of Wands. Communication. I don't think I've seen the Eight of Wands come out yet today. Eight of Wands. Yes, they'll reach out. I can tell you that straight away. Okay. We've got the Three of Swords. There's been some heartbreak around this. What's gone on here? Empress. Okay. You want growth in your connection. Queen of Coins. There's something precious about you to them and your connection to them. Right. The Sun. Okay. They'll feel happy around you. The Nine of Coins. Okay. The Four of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Okay. Right, so they are going to reach out, communicate to you. We saw that immediately. That jumped out of the deck, didn't it? Onto the table, Aquarius. This person does want to communicate with you. There's something about your energy that uplifts them. They just love being around you. You make them feel happy. You kind of light up the room when you're around them, and they recognize that. I do feel that there's been, I think work has got in the way of this connection. We've got the Three of Swords, which is a third energy. It doesn't have to be a person. And actually it's come out next to or above the Nine of Coins, which is this sort of focus on material things, financial goals, working on financial independence, that type of thing. So I do think perhaps work has had a big influence around this situation. But they've realized they want to work on growth of your connection, because they actually know now that they want a stable house, home, family. Perhaps they've got themselves into a better position financially. Sorry, just one moment. Okay. And yeah, they're in a better position to grow something in terms of this stability here. I do think it's been a bit of a little while since you've been in contact, and it will take them a little while to reach out. They're going to come forward towards you with nothing but love. They're going to make you feel that they do hold you dear. There's something about your connection which is very special. They've got something that they would like to offer you in terms of making your life better. They want, they feel that you could do the same. I do feel that they also think about family a lot in terms of your connection. I don't know if you've got children, they've got children, they would like a family, you would like a family. There's something around family connections here, and stability and house and home, and beautiful things that they want for the future. But I think they had to take this time out to focus on material things, and it probably meant that your connection didn't really go anywhere, Aquarius, for a little while. Okay, universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Aquarius? I'm seeing text messages come in, though. Text messages back and forth. When you least expect it, your phone's going to light up with their name, Aquarius. Yeah, they're feeling a bit trapped in their thoughts at the moment. They're just a bit unsure if they should reach out. They're a bit scared to reach out, I think, Aquarius. They're a bit unsure how you will respond to them. They don't want to be rejected, I don't think. Yeah, they do want a relationship with you here. My goodness, okay. 10 of Pentacles, they think you've got similar financial goals. You could be a bit of a power couple here. You could make things happen. Sun card's coming out again. They feel really happy around you. Queen of Cups, unconditional love, beautiful, really sure of their emotions here. Yeah, lovely. I like this. You're definitely going to hear from them, Aquarius, although it might be a bit slow. Knight of Cups is very slow. Slow to express emotions, and hopefully this has shed some light on the fact that they've been working on their finances, and that's had to be a priority for them for a while. Okay, universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Aquarius? Receptive. Be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. Okay, so be ready to receive. It's on its way in. Okay, and now we have the Hidden Truth Oracle deck. So let's see what your person would want to say to you. Universe, what would Aquarius' person want to say to Aquarius, please? I know I was a distraction from your pain. You speak to me through music. I hide who I really am, or hid who I really am from you. There's something about not necessarily telling the truth coming out here. Finding out the truth crushed me, and I regret lying to you. So I don't know if they've just got this feeling where their guard was up a little bit. Timing wasn't right for us is here. And I look for you everywhere. So you're constantly on their mind, Aquarius. Anyway, that was your reading. Do hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me. Please do like the video, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Do appreciate all of your support, all of your feedback. It really does encourage me, help me keep going, gives me the feedback that I need to know what you enjoy and all that kind of thing. So thank you so much, particularly for those of you who do regularly come to my readings. I do see you, notice you, and appreciate you all so very much. So thank you very much. Okay, moving on to Pisces. So welcome, Pisces. Hope you are doing well. So we are looking at whether your person will make contact, Pisces. So universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Pisces? Will the person on Pisces' mind reach out, make contact? What's going on in their heart, their mind? Is that likely to translate into any action? Will they come forward and make contact with Pisces? Please, universe, will they come forward and make contact with Pisces? Okay, we've got the Three of Wands, we've got the Chariot, we've got the Magician, we've got the Seven of Coins, the Two of Wands, the Three of Coins, the Queen of Cups, and the Emperor. Okay, Pisces. Well, I do think this person is really thinking about contacting you, but I'm not sure they're actually going to take any action to do that. They're looking out onto the horizon, wishing that you might contact them with the Three of Wands, because they're very undecided about what they should do in terms of contacting you. Okay, they're this way, that way, should I, shouldn't I? And it would make it much easier for them if you just reached out here with the Three of Wands. I do think this person is perhaps considering moving, changing jobs perhaps, and that might play into their decision about whether they should actually reach out. Maybe they don't feel they're going to be available necessarily. I think they're trying to make the most responsible decision that they can here with the Emperor, and anything, it's like this mixed energy. They kind of want you to reach out and show them attention, but at the same time they want to be the one to take the lead. So if you show too much interest, it's like they're going to be pushed away. It's a very tricky energy around this one, actually, Pisces. I think this person's thinking about investing in their future. They are very much looking ahead to decide what it is that they want. They're trying to manifest things in their life, and they do want love. But I think they feel very undecided about whether they can actually offer it to you in the circumstances that you're in. I do think there's something else that's getting in the way here around work energy and moving, and you know, perhaps being at a distance from each other as well is playing into this. I'm not seeing a lot of contact being made. Universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Pisces? Will Pisces person reach out, please? Will Pisces person reach out? Right. Will Pisces person reach out? What else can you share, please, universe, for the highest good of Pisces? Yes, they will. They will reach out. So we weren't sure, but yes, they will. They will come forward to talk to you. They have things to say. They have a message to deliver. Pisces, yes, they do want to talk to you, and yes, they will. They're going to wait a while to see if you might contact them. But they will reach out. Okay, they're feeling really trapped in their head at the moment about doing that, but it's just a mindset. Okay, Emperor's also come out again, wanting to do the responsible thing, wanting to be the one taking the lead really on this, thinking about you all of the time with the Four of Swords. That reflective energy is going to translate into that communication with the King of Swords as well. Another card of honest grown-up communication here. And something around money that's going to be, and financial goals and career goals that's going to be feeding into this whole situation. Pisces, this person might have, you know, entrepreneurial business interests that they're focused on as well, that might sort of mean that they need to travel or give time and attention, or there's something to talk about in terms of that anyway, Pisces. Okay, universe, what else can we ascertain, please, in terms of the connection between Pisces and this person? We've been inquiring about whether the Pisces person will reach out, haven't we? What else can we understand, please, around what's coming up? The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. Now, you saw that didn't come off the top of the deck. You saw that jump out, didn't you? That jumped out of the deck. Now, that's jumped out of the deck so many times in this reading. So it's almost like this is a reading for people who are in divine soul counterparts, divine soul connections. Okay, so that is bizarre how many times that has come out today. There's obviously something around the energies that we're reading for today. Pisces. Right, so let's have a look. If you are out of contact with your person, let's see what they would want to say to you. So universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Pisces? What would Pisces person want to say to them, please? What are the messages for Pisces from their person? Ooh. We will be together again. They feel very sure of themselves, don't they, Pisces? I'm starting to understand our connection. I'm afraid to contact you. Yeah, they're in two minds about reaching out, that's for sure. I hid who I really am from you. They didn't show you everything in terms of who they are, what they're about. The timing just wasn't right for us. Okay, so that kind of gives you an indication of what's been going on for them. We saw that, didn't we, with them focusing on work, I think, and their business interests or business goals, financial goals, that kind of thing. All right, Pisces, so I do hope that was helpful. Please do give me a thumbs up, share the video, like the video, subscribe please, and all of that. Thank you so much, everybody. Do appreciate it. Can't believe how much my channel has grown. I reached 1,000 subscribers, I think, in early December or the end of November. Very early December, I think. And since then, I've sort of halved that again. I'm now at 1,500. So that first 1,000 was very difficult and took a little bit of time. Not difficult, but it took me some time to get those 1,000 subscribers. I did have to put a lot of effort into getting that. And suddenly I still seem to have got a little way forward within the last month or so. So that's so encouraging for me. Thank you so very much to all of you who have subscribed. You've been with me on this journey through my progression here since starting the channel, sort of springtime last year. So that's awesome. Shall we do a quick all signs reading? I think I'll do it with the I'll do it with the hidden messages, shall I? So it's all signs, their signs. So this is where it's a cross-watcher reading. I'll go through all of the signs, Aries through Pisces. You watch the sign or the signs of the person or people that you are interested in, and I'll give a quick message from them, okay, to you. Okay, so universe, all signs, their signs, please. Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces, please, universe. Okay, so if you are dealing with, if you are dealing with an Aries, they say, I want to be more than friends, and you don't know how hard it was to let you go. If you're dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus says, you and I were too young. That's going to be for some people, and I want to tell you how I feel. If you're dealing with a Gemini, it was my fault, but I blamed you, they want to say, and you were the best thing in my life. If you're dealing with a Cancer, so many things remind me of you, and I remember every detail of that day. Okay. If you're dealing, so was that Cancer? So Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, right? Sorry, we're on to Leo. If you're dealing with a Leo, the Leo wants to say, we need to let each other go, and I love you unconditionally. Okay. Virgo wants to say, I wonder if you are happy without me, and I know I was a distraction from your pain. All right. If you're dealing with Libra, I regret lying to you, and my life is not as together as it seems. Okay. Scorpio wants to say, I wish I could take back my words, and I hope that you can forgive me one day. Sagittarius says, I hid who I really am from you, and we will be together again. Capricorn says, I hide behind material things, and I feel you leaving me behind. Aquarius says, I want to feel that way again, and it's time for me to heal now. Okay. Pisces, last but not least, I replay our conversations over and over, and I left you before you could leave me. Okay. So that was your all signs. Thanks so much again for joining me, everybody. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.